Hello everyone, this is Ripper, and today we are playing Chivalry. Medieval Warfare. Medieval post-tournament throat rape. Yeah, folks. So this video is being made the Monday after the Blood and Coin Championship tournament. Which I had a fantastic time casting. And I would absolutely do it again. Whoops. I would absolutely do it again. I casted for, I think the first day, Saturday, maybe like 9 hours total. 2 teams forfeited, so I didn't get as many games as I would have liked. But the second day, I was streaming for 11 hours straight. Alright? And I loved every damn minute of it. Would do it again in a heartbeat. My throat feels like someone rode a train through it. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that and not the lewd thing that I was about to say. Shit. Not the lewd thing I was about to say. My throat feels like crap, but I loved it. I absolutely loved casting for that tournament, and I got to give props to Height, Simon, Clock, Skills, all the hosts. I think Spook was also one of them. If I'm missing any, I apologize. All of you absolutely deserve a lot of praise. Not to mention the teams. Congratulations to Tempest for winning, Legion for getting 2nd place, and everyone else in the brackets who did well. I know many teams came in and just absolutely gave their all. All the teams did so. Some teams that stand out to me, Legion, just completely blowing away all my expectations. They used to be, I think, just a 2nd-tier clan. They were a great clan, but I don't think they just had what it took to get to the top tiers, but now they're 2nd technically in the game, so fantastic for them. Meta, totally blowing themselves out of the gate, almost beating a map with Tempest. Almost beating Tempest on a map. I don't know where that was going. Almost beating Tempest on a map, missing by just 1 torch. Oh, man. I casted that game, too. It was, I casted the game, too, and I was just... I was so sad when it happened. But Meta just totally taking it away, I believe. Yes, they actually took 3rd place. That's correct. So they absolutely deserved that 3rd place slot. 4th was Phoenix. And Phoenix, you know, obviously a top-tier team, but Legion and Meta just completely showing up and calling out Tempest on their own game, practically. Legion gave Tempest a hell of a fight, also, I should mention. It wasn't all that close in the end. I think Tempest got like a 7 or 8 minute win. But, you know... I think the last tourney against Syndicate, Tempest just kind of steamrolled the team. So, it could have been a lot more, the winner could have been a lot more obvious, but it was not. And Legion gave a hell of a game. I'm sorry if I'm talking too quietly, but I gave my, the teams gave their all, but I gave my all too. I gave my voice to that tournament. I give my voice to every tournament. And I think it's worth it. My throat will heal, but the tourney is forever. I think that makes sense. What else did I want to talk about? Also, a big thank you to the other casters. How could I forget them? Shiv. Unborn. Unborn did a fuck ton of work the first day. Shiv, fuck ton of work the 2nd day. Simon for co-casting with me. I love the guy, absolutely do. Could not have asked for a better co-caster. Will, thank you for co-casting with me as well. Height, also for casting and hosting for this tournament at times. Trifle. Oh, very nice. I haven't seen Trifle around. Why am I on fire? Ow. Anyway, yeah, every team that participated in both the 1st and 2nd days absolutely just did it. It was fantastic. Now, I'm not going to make this video entirely about congratulations. I'm also going to talk a little bit about the tournament itself and the format we used this time. For those of you who have stuck around past all of the shout-outs, as it would seem, I want to talk about just how it worked out, because for those of you who don't know, weren't there to see the tournament, the entire first day was comprised of last team standing matches. This is very, very new for me, at least. I think it's somewhat new for the Chivalry competitive scene. Last team standing used to be the de facto competitive mode, and then Team Objective took over once people realized, well, you know, last team standing doesn't really allow enough versatility amongst playstyles, while Team Objective allows a really fun, a much more fun sort of gameplay. Also, archers were king in last team standing. Whichever archer got the first kill would generally win their team the game with it. So, as a whole, I think that format worked out very, very well. And I loved casting last team standing games, because I'm so used to Team Objective just looking at the grand scheme of things, the big picture, when in last team standing, you're forced to look at the small picture. And I liked that. I liked looking at individual engagements, the strategies that each team used, compositions changing. It was very tactical, very strategic. I liked it a lot. While Team Objective is a lot of the time just kind of a preamble up until the last 5 minutes, pretty much. Last team standing is very much... Last team standing is very much the opposite. Last team standing is constant action. There's always something going on. There's always a comeback just waiting to happen. And I got to see many comebacks happen, and it was very, very fun to watch. Especially, I think it was it Rangers that did it? No, I don't know why I'm walking through this fire. But there was some just, like, sort of unheard of team, practically. I need to remember their name now. This is just bad. Might have been Hellish? Maybe? I think it was Hellish. Hyperion. I think it was Hyperion. Or was it not? I don't know. There were some really good comebacks. I'll remember once I watch the VODs. But just a lot of really interesting plays, a lot of really fun games that I casted. It was great overall, and I think the LTS TO format allows that. So by saying that, I mean we played LTS the whole first day. The whole second day was TO, Team Objective, and I'm not at all against this format. I really, really like it. I think it allows a great amount of sort of different entertainment for different kinds of people who like different kinds of things. So we actually had a massive audience for the Team Objective games. The last team standing games were a little smaller, and I think that, you know, obviously first day is going to have some impact, but I think that might make sense. Last team standing is a little bit less of a spectator sport, more of kind of this weird, what's the word? Weird pseudo-team deathmatch mode. I don't know what I'm looking for. Maybe it is a spectator sport. Oh, come on, Trifle. I've got more kills than you. What are you doing? I don't know how Wizardus is doing this. The top 4 players are also MAAs right now. Never mind, I was talking about a tournament. Anyway, I like the format. I'd like to see it again. I think it makes a lot of sense. Also, something else we tried that I should mention. Picks and bans. Map picks and map bans were probably the best unique thing that came out of this tournament. And I'm so very glad we did it, because every major esports game has some version of picks and bans. Dota and League have hero picks and bans. CSGO has map pick bans. It only makes sense that Chivalry also have map picks and bans. And I think in doing that, it allowed a lot of teams to play to their own strengths and sort of disable the opposing team's best strengths. So when Meta fought Tempest, they they banned Dark Forest immediately because they know Dark Forest is Tempest's best map. In the team objective, I mean. And they ended up playing them on Cove, and that is why they almost won. Zhang Fei has initiated a vote kick against me. Okay. Anyway, I like the format a lot because it allowed a lot of different strategies to come to the fore. We weren't just seeing Dark Forest. In fact, I didn't see a single Dark Forest game. This is the first tournament I can say that. I'm so happy. I saw 3 Stones Hill games, and, you know, I really like the map, but it got a little bit repetitive after that. Kind of wish I'd seen an Outpost game, but what you gonna do? So I'm gonna cut the video here, just give my voice a rest. Oh, and shit, Coliseum just started. Oh well. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed the tournament. Do check out the VODs, and we'll be uploading them in the coming weeks. Some are probably out already. And like, favorite if you enjoyed. Subscribe as well for more good stuff. I think I'm gonna stop now. As always, have a grand day, and I shall see you kind people next time.